What's up, guys? How you all doing? Cosmic Carry here, bringing another episode of Worlds of Tanks. For those of you that are new here, please feel free to subscribe, and for my regular viewers and subscribers, hello, welcome to one and all. And I'm bringing you, I guess it's another new series where I do my best. I do my best in my Death Star. It's not necessarily a GG game, a great game. I was kind of attempting to bring you fantastic games in my Death Star, but there are plenty of, okay games in my Death Star which aren't necessarily fantastic or amazing, but where I do well. So I thought, it's tips and strategies. It's not, the channel isn't dedicated to fantastic gameplay. So and I had another look at these battles, and I said, well, these games are worthy. They're worthy of being uploaded. They really are. There's some good tips, there's some good strategies to be discussed and talked about in here. So onwards and upwards, and as we can see, we are on, I can't even bloody remember the name of this map. Is it Himmelsdorf? Very unprofessional for me. Anyway, we are up here on the hill, and aren't we bloody lucky? There's no bad guys up here. Can you believe it? No bad guys. It's a standard battle, and there are no frigging bad guys. Heaven on earth for a Death Star. How often does this happen? A tier 10 match and nobody has gone to the hill. Nobody's gone come up here to the church. So I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna camp and do just that. Take out bad guys. I mean, it's the Death Star. How can I be brawling down in the streets with this thing, with a cardboard tank? A lot of people say, yeah, camping, you're camping. I am frigging camping. Of course I'm camping. It's a TD, it's a cardboard TD to boot. This thing, somebody sneezes in your general direction and you are dead. You are history. One of your main aims in the Death Star is survive the battle. Never mind win the battle. I mean, just survive the battle. So, you don't have to incur all those dreadful, deadly repair costs, and that expensive ammo. So this, to me, it's a gift. This gameplay here, this situation, it's a gift for me, my Death Star, and I ain't moving. I'm not gonna move until there's no point in me being here. Look at that, pinched my kill. God damn it. And looks like, yes, indeed, we're going to be finally moving on, because we're kind of ineffective. There's no more shots to be had. And my buddies over here are kind of in need of my help. As you can see, they're taking shots at me. I've lost a little bit of health there. What's that, almost 400 points? But we are good to go. Oh, another shell. Almost gets me. And yes, indeed. Two buddies here dueling with two bad guys. It looks like one of them got taken out. So I am happy to help, happy to oblige. No problema. Scoot round a corner. We're gonna take a nice shot into the buttocks of the enemy. T32. No problema. Let me help you out, guys. Good to go. Affirmative. You're welcome. Moving on. Take a look at the mini-map. I am not interested in capping the base. That's not what I am about, unless it's assault and there's 2 minutes to go. I'm not interested in capping the base. I'm interested in taking out bad guys. So 2 kills to my name so far. Not bad. Nothing spectacular. Like I said, it's not a fantastic game. It is what it is. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Pick up my third kill of the game. Good to go. It's just like I said. Nothing spectacular. I think it's literally me pounding the butts. I shouldn't say that. I should not say that. It's just me coming up behind him and saying hello. In the Death Star, the Star of Death. So I do believe if you look up at my ribbons have glitched out, because I have 4 kills, I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, and yeah, that kill, just like I said, hello. See, my kills are not being updated. Wargaming.net. Ooh, come on, fellas. No. I'm kind of in. I just noticed that. All the other ribbons are being updated. But anyhow, as you can see, I am not heading where everybody else is heading. I'm not heading where the tank was sighted. I'm heading to where the tank is going to go. Good to go. You know, it's just like, you know, never shoot where the tank is, shoot where the tank is going to be, you know. Same thing when you're trying to locate a tank that suddenly disappears, you know, from the radar. And I was correct. Look at that, 5 kills. Ribbons need to be sorted out. We like the ribbons, we enjoy the ribbons, but I guess, you know, usually they glitch out and simply freeze, you know. That's usually the glitch. That's the first time I've seen that, you know. And this is actually a clip. It's just a clip of me and my Death Star on Sand River, and it's very, very interesting because of 2 points. You know, it's interesting because of the fact that I don't respect the opposing Death Star on the enemy team, and it's interesting because of the damage that I inflict, you know, in this game. The humongous amount of damage, you know. I was always talking about, I talked about in a previous game where I really wanted to unload all 10 of my shells in my Death Star and have them all be, you know, at maximum, hitting maximum damage kind of thing. And I was mentioning the fact that that would make it a, you know, a 10,000 damage gameplay, you know. That would be unbelievable. It would be fantastic, you know. And I kind of sort of came pretty close in this match here, you know. I really did, but I was cut short because I didn't respect the opposing Death Star. Foolish Cosmic. I'm not gonna say what happens. You guys watch, but you guys can guess. As you can see, I've taken 1 shot, 1,000 hit points, I think it was, or almost. And look at me scooting here. It's like, oh, you're gonna fall over. Be careful, Panther. Stop moving. Oof. I haven't got a clue. It says enemy damaged, so I'm not sure, you know. Does that mean tracked, or does that mean, you know, I'm not sure. I'm not that far familiar with the ribbons, but yeah, look at me. Look, I'm kind of at an angle, a weird angle here. So this is a tough shot. Yeah, see, you're either gonna bounce or you're gonna track, you know, one or the other. You know, I'd like him to turn to his right just a smidgen. And yet, there he is. There's the Death Star. I'm in my Death Star. He's in his Death Star. Okay, so this might work. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Yep, good to go. And set him on fire. Very nice. Very nice. And I'm spotted. This is important. I'm spotted. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice shot. And look who tracks me. This is important. The other Death Star, you can see in the middle there, my tracks have been knocked out of action by the other Death Star, and I don't take that into account. I don't pay attention to that, and that is my mistake. You know, you should pay attention. Nice, I got the kill. You should pay attention to who just tracked you, because that means they're still eyeballing you. That means they're still watching you. And if it's a frigging Death Star, you should be very, very wary and very, very apprehensive about your moves, you know. And boof, there you go. You know, I did not respect the other Death Star on the opposing team. You know, I should have been aware of the fact that he was watching me. He was waiting for me. He was waiting for me to pop up. And I didn't respect the Death Star on the opposing team, and I paid for it. You know, so respect your opponents, but especially respect the goddamn Death Star. Don't respect its armor, its cardboard armor, but respect that friggin' gun. You know, do not take it for granted. But let's take a quick look at these stats. So, because I was in this game for 4 minutes, and that was it. 4 minutes. You know, only one kill. You know. Okay, swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. I was only in this game for 4 minutes, and look at that, 4,286 damage caused, and I was only in this game for 4 minutes. Unbelievable. You know, it's games like this where you think, you know, the potential, you know, of the Death Star is unbelievable. I mean, it's a Death Star. It's a Death Star, dude. You know, dude. It blew up Alderaan. And here we are, and we are on Prokhorovka, and I was initially kind of really pushing forward in my Death Star on Prokhorovka, and I kind of, you know, was a little bit slow to realize that, you know, you're a TD, you need to be hanging back and just waiting for those shots. You know, there's nothing else you can do, you know, pretty much on Prokhorovka if you're in your Death Star. You just need to hold back, you know, and be patient. And I'm terribly sorry but this could possibly be the most boring gameplay I've ever uploaded. But what can you do? You know, I'm kind of showing you, you know, for all of you guys who are, you know, aiming for the Death Star, you know. Nice. This is life in your Death Star. This is reality, you know. You know, and if people are shouting camper, you know, bullshit, what do you expect? You know, seriously, what do you expect? We're TDs. We're in the back. Look who's up front. You know, heavies. That's the way it's supposed to be. Actually, there's a heavy right behind me. And the heavy, lo and behold, there's a heavy right behind me. But this is your job. You know, you're a sniper. You know, just like in the movies. You're just looking down your scope, and you're waiting. And that's it. And you're just waiting for those opportunities, you know, to happen. Nice. Good to go. Very low damage, but, you know, I think you should at least get like 100, 250 points, you know, for a kill that, you know, when the damage is below that level, you know. Yeah, kind of. Like I said. Ran out of things to say. Yeah. Okay, so. Okay. Oh, so there's a Jewish guy on the plane. Okay, I got this. So there's a Jewish guy on the plane. So he gets on the plane and he sits down. And there's 2 Arab guys sitting right next to him. Okay, and how does it go? I'm mucking up my joke. I'm sorry. Okay, there's two Jewish guys, and they're at a crossroads, and they're waiting for Adolf Hitler to come by. Okay, and they they're assassins. They got sniper rifles, and they know that Hitler is going to be at this crossroads at 3 p.m. So they're waiting for him. 2 o'clock, they're waiting for him. 2:30, 3 o'clock, no Hitler. And 3:15, no Hitler. And they're looking at their watches. They're scratching their heads. 4 o'clock, no Hitler. You know, and 4:30, no Hitler. And what the one Jewish guy says to the other, "What? It's 4:30. I wonder where he is." And the other Jewish guy says, "Yeah, I hope he's okay." Okay, I'll shut up. Okay. There's two Jewish guys. There was a nun, a priest. Okay, there's one Jewish guy on the plane. I remember. There's one Jewish guy on the plane, and he's sitting in his seat, and lo and behold, next to him, there's two Arabs, you know, and they kind of eyeball each other up, you know, and the Jewish guy says, "I'm sick of this. We should get along. You know, we should get along with each other." And I'm gonna go get a drink, and we're gonna have a toast together. We're gonna have a drink together. And so off he goes, the Jewish guy. Off he goes, and he comes back, with 3 cups of Coke, with ice in there, whatever. And he says, "Here you go, guys. Here you goes." And the two Arabs say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And they make a toast and they drink. And the Jewish guy says, "This is how it should be. This is how it should be. There should be no more shooting, no more killing, no more slaughter of the innocents, and there should be no more pitting in the cokes." Oh, shut up. I'm gonna shut up. Sorry. It's the friggin' most boring gameplay ever. Life in the Death Star. Cheese and rice. Life in the Death Star. This gameplay is like never ending. Oh, look at me. Finally, we move up. Good to go. We're moving up. Yeah, let's make something happen. Here. 1 kill. What was that? I think that was a tortoise. Yes. Yeah, pulling back. A little bit too cocky there. And thank you, Heavy. Heavy doing his job, distracting the tortoise long enough for me to take out the tortoise. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My eyes are hurting. What have I become? What has become of you, Cosmic? Your gameplay is so boring. You're telling jokes. And with all the trouble that's going on in the Middle East, you do. Oh shit. Okay. I need to wrap this up. I'm so sorry. Okay, and what do we see? What is that? That's a Death Star. Yes, indeed, that's the Death Star. Sister. Pardon me, the Star Destroyer. Sister of the Death Star. A Star Destroyer. I call it the Star Destroyer because it's the same as this tank, but it's a heavy, so that makes it. Oh, and there he is, V2 Storm. V2 Storm is V2 Storm in reference to the V2 rockets. World War II. Very smart, very clever. I like that. But unfortunately, you're getting taken out, buddy. I bet that must be a reference to. Maybe he's not aware that it's a reference to V2 rockets. Those are the German rockets that used to pound London at the latter stages of the war when the Germans got desperate. I'm talking about the Second World War, of course. Yes, I am very knowledgeable about the Second World War. Not very, but, you know. And moving in for the final kill. Who will get the final kill? Yag Tiger, taking care of business. Good to go. I want to end this commentary. I was a little bit embarrassed about that commentary. But it was dragging on and dragging on. I kind of wanted to show, you know, life in the Death Star. Sometimes you just have to camp the shit out of the game. You have no other choice. But I didn't expect it to be oh so very boring. Good to go. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. 3 kills. Let's take a look at those stats. How did we do? Nice little list there. Average. Good damage roll there. Take it easy, guys. Apologies once again. Adios, muchachos.